video? This video is brought to you by NordVPN. You know how I know I'm too invested in Sister Wives? I'm here on vacation, trying to relax, read, drink mojitos, Mai Tais, pina coladas, more mojitos, and I'm like, you know what would really add to this situation? If I could watch more Sister Wives. So I watched the second episode of season 1. This is the one where they really highlight Kody dating Robyn or courting Robyn. And I thought it was a really telling episode for a few reasons. First, two of the wives, Janelle and Christine, are not at all invested in Kody engaging in this relationship. In my mind, when I hear this idea of Sister Wives, I think about it like the whole family, Kody and all three wives, they all believe that adding another person to the family makes sense and is important, and they're all invested in it. But in this case, they're not. Meri is, which we'll talk about in a second, but Christine and Janelle clearly are not, right? They're suffering, they're in pain, they are distressed, they verbalize the distress to Kody, and they verbalize the distress to when they're being interviewed by TLC. But Kody still makes the decision to engage in that relationship. And what's interesting is when Kody is asked about it, what he says is, very specifically, he says, thinking about how it's going to impact my wives will prevent me from fully engaging in the relationship with Robyn. He doesn't say, if my wives don't want me to engage in the relationship with Robyn, I won't. So it's like a weird little loophole where not only is he making a decision that will hurt some of his wives, he's giving himself the pass to not even worry about it. Like, I'm not even going to think about the distress you're experiencing because if I'm in a bad mood, I can't be successful with Robyn. But interestingly, not all the wives are on the same page, right? Janelle and Christine are unhappy, but Meri is oddly interested in or happy with this relationship with Robyn. It's sort of hard for me to wrap my head around it. I think I understand, right? Meri was the one who introduced Robyn and Kody, or Meri was there when Robyn and Kody first connected. Because Meri doesn't get any attention, because this sister wives dynamic, they're all sort of, there is a dearth of connection and affection in that family. But because Meri knew Robyn, because she was okay with Robyn, Kody could talk to her about that relationship, and she liked having that special role. And so you see her being like, yeah, Kody and I are pursuing somebody else, leaving Janelle and Christine out. And I think that's why Meri did it. I think Meri was so desperate for the affection that she would almost take the affection now and bring somebody else in without really thinking about the long-term impact on her. And it reminds me, this is a stretch, but it genuinely reminds me of the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. There has been a lot of psychologists trying to figure out, well, why would Ghislaine Maxwell, who was a socialite, a successful woman, why would she engage with Jeffrey Epstein in such a way, doing horrific things, hurting people? Why would she damage her own life in an effort to support this monster? And the global takeaway is, for a variety of reasons, she wanted Epstein's affection. And because she could be the one that had this special relationship with this man, she was willing to do whatever it took. And I think that, I'm not equating Ghislaine and Meri, but the psychological dynamic is the same. I want this man to give me affection. I want to feel like I have a special relationship, so I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. And then there's Robyn. But before we talk about Robyn, I want to talk about today's sponsor, which is NordVPN. Now NordVPN has sponsored PSYCH videos before, but never has it been so important as when I'm trying to stream videos from the Dominican Republic. Essentially, when you access the internet with everybody, and as a consequence, everybody can access your data. NordVPN provides a private network, a private path that allows you to access the internet without anybody knowing who you are, where you're from, or what your data looks like. And the best part is, it is both easy and fast to access. You log on, click the server you want to join, and boom, you're connected. So from the DR, I can stream whatever I want, and no one knows it's me or where I'm located. It protects all of my data. So I am at a resort here, and I don't know who else is on this network, who else wants my data, and I can be confident that no one will have access to it. Now, because you're watching this video and you're a fan of PSYCH, I hope, NordVPN is offering an exclusive deal. Just go to nordvpn.com/PopPsych. You get a 2-year exclusive deal. It's risk-free, it's money back for the first 30 days, and I promise you, you will feel much more secure when you're surfing the web from anywhere. Okay, back to Robyn. Two things. First of all, in season 1, episode 2, she does not seem to be as selfish or self-centered or as ruthless as she does in later seasons. At this point, we don't know anything about Robyn other than she does look head over heels in love with Kody. Kody, on the other hand, to me, looks exceptionally selfish. You have this guy that's driving around this, small little Lexus, zipping 5 hours out of town. He's left Cody's got his kids packing for him to go on a trip 5 hours away. Like that's how he bonds with his young children, as he packs to go date some other women. Kody doesn't care how it's impacting his family. Kody doesn't care that Christine's hurting, doesn't care that Janelle's hurting, doesn't care that he's kind of manipulating Meri. Cody's invested in Kody, and to me, he looks like the monster. Robyn looks like just some woman that's in love with Kody, and they do look head over heels in love or in lust or whatever you want to call it. That's the first thing. And second, I think that Robyn in this episode, looks desperate. Here, she's a single mom of 3. We don't have any context as far as her ex-husband at this point, but she is clearly overwhelmed. She's clearly looking for support. She talks about wanting the larger family. This is what she knows. This is how her kids get taken care of. And I think on her end, she's like, finally, I've landed somewhere. I have a home. I have a place, and my kids will be taken care of. And I think to that end, she'd be willing to put up with anything. And so Kody drives in with his fancy car. He can be the white knight, and Robyn will be deferential. And so you already see their relationship. I mean, she's like, he walks in the front door and she is giddy like a little girl, right? And that's, I think, that's the foundation of their relationship. I mean, they go off they're going to dinner, and they both order hot chocolate with marshmallows, which I get their faith. Maybe I know they don't do alcohol or caffeine, but it was like watching two 16-year-olds on a date. And I think that sort of demure, deferential stance is Robyn's go-to. Take care of me. I need you to take care of me. And I think Kody loves that. And I think that's how their relationship evolved. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. This episode to me was much more interesting than the last, because you can definitely see the relationship dynamics getting set up. Christine is clearly the most upset. Robyn is clearly head over heels in love with Kody, and Meri and Janelle are somewhere in between. And I want to thank NordVPN one more time for making this possible. To get an exclusive deal on a 2-year plan, please go to nordvpn.com/PopPsych. I really suggest you try it. It is super fast. It's risk-free, 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you so much for listening.